The drama between Lil Meech and Michael Rainey Jr., stars of the hit series BMF and Power respectively, has been unfolding for a while now, keeping fans and the public buzzing with speculation. The two actors, who once shared the same sets and worked under the same influential 50 Cent, now find themselves in a war of words that's captivated many. What started as friendly exchanges and collaborations has escalated into a back and forth that raises questions about ego, rivalry, and the business of Hollywood. It all began when Michael Rainey Jr., who plays the character Tariq St. Patrick on Power, took to Instagram to air his grievances. In a bold and aggressive post, he let the world know that he didn't care if Lil Meech lost his job or not, implying that it wasn't his concern. "F that dude," Rainey wrote, adding fuel to the fire. His words were direct and unapologetic, throwing the first punch in what would turn into a heated verbal battle. It's clear from his post that the tension between the two had been building, and now Rainey was ready to speak out. Lil Meech, on the other hand, wasn't about to let the insult slide. Known for his role as Demetrius Big Meech Flenory on BMF, the actor responded in kind. In a post of his own, Lil Meech addressed Rainey's comments with some sharp words. "You got my name in your mouth more than the ladies do, you feel me?" he wrote, suggesting that Rainey was too caught up in his business for his own good. Meech didn't stop there. He made it clear that this was tall man business and that Rainey was acting on some little guy stuff. The post was a clear rebuttal, challenging Rainey's position and implying that he wasn't in the same league. What's even more interesting is the back-and-forth nature of the feud. Both actors have taken shots at each other multiple times. This drama is not a one-off. It's been brewing for a while, with each side contributing to the growing tension. Rainey had previously hinted at issues in the past, and Meech had responded in kind. The fact that both stars have worked together under the mentorship of 50 Cent, the mastermind behind Power and BMF, only adds to the oddity of the situation. How could two actors, who were once part of the same team, now be at odds? The roots of this conflict are still unclear. Some might argue that it's a matter of competition, while others may point to something more personal. There are rumors of jealousy, ego clashes, and maybe even miscommunication. Whatever the cause, the result has been a very public feud between two rising stars, and fans can't seem to look away. People want to know what happens next. Who will apologize first? Will the feud escalate further? Or will this all blow over and they'll eventually reconcile? Despite the drama, it's important to take a step back and look at the bigger picture. Both Lil Meech and Michael Rainey Jr. are incredibly talented actors, with promising careers ahead of them. They've already shown they have the chops to carry major TV shows and movies, and they've earned their place in the industry. So, why let something as trivial as a feud derail their potential? The fact that both actors are in the spotlight, though, means their every move is being scrutinized by the public. It's a reminder of how quickly the tables can turn in the entertainment world, where today's friends can become tomorrow's enemies. As viewers, we can't help but feel a little disappointed. Here are two young black men who have so much to offer, yet they're caught up in something that seems so unnecessary. In a world where there is already so much negativity and division, seeing two talented individuals like this bickering over who said what and who did what doesn't sit right. These men have the power to change the narrative, to rise above petty squabbles, and show the world how black excellence looks when it's united. Instead, we're left watching a public display of egos at war. It's also worth noting that Lil Meech's comment about tall man business is a direct shot at Rainey's maturity and ability to handle such situations. Meech clearly believes that Rainey is acting out of line, that he's stepping into territory he doesn't belong in. The idea of tall versus little man business suggests that Meech sees himself as being on a higher level, perhaps in terms of experience or status. The insult isn't just about physical stature. It's about positioning in the entertainment world, the idea that Meech feels Rainey isn't equipped to handle this type of conflict. But the reality is, both men are still relatively young in their careers. Rainey, at 24 years old, has already achieved a great deal of success with his role on Power, which has earned him a significant fan base. Lil Meech, too, is riding high on the success of BMF, a show that has allowed him to step into his father's shoes and tell a compelling story about the rise of the Black Mafia family. They are both stars in their own right, yet they are still learning how to navigate the complexities of fame, rivalry, and competition. This feud might be a lesson in how quickly things can get out of hand when emotions, pride, and public opinion collide. So what's next? Will the two actors settle their differences or continue to engage in a back and forth that seems to serve no real purpose other than to entertain the masses? Fans are watching closely, hoping for some resolution, but unsure of what will come of it. What's clear, though, is that this situation isn't just about the words they exchange. It's about how they carry themselves in the public eye. The way they handle this feud could define their careers moving forward. In the end, it's about understanding the bigger picture. Both Lil Meech and Michael Rainey Jr. have the potential to be great actors, not just in TV shows, but in their personal lives as well. Their actions off-screen are just as important as their roles on-screen. If they want to be remembered for something more than just drama and controversy, they'll have to learn how to rise above these petty squabbles and focus on what truly matters, their craft and their ability to inspire others. For now, though, we watch and wait, hoping that the tension will eventually ease and these two talented young men will find common ground.